Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Eureka Springs channel. I'm Melody Purdy, your host, and we're going to go live this afternoon at one of our wonderful business locations that operates here in Eureka Springs, Arkansas, and we're here to celebrate them. We are always here to celebrate the good people, the good places, and the good news of Eureka Springs, Arkansas, and we appreciate you watching us live. If you're watching us live at this moment, or if you're watching us on replay, please be sure and put in the comments below where you're watching us from. We have people from all over the country. We'd love to see where you're watching us from, so be sure and do that in our comments. Now today we're going to be going to a remote location that we have had someone dial in to us, and so we're hoping that our connection is good with them. They are outside in a little bit of a rural area, so please welcome to the screen. We're going to bring on Andrew Shurin from the Sycamore Bend Farm. So if you guys will hold on just a second, let me bring on Andrew. Hey, how you doing, Andrew?
Hi, Melody.
How you doing? Is it hot today?
It's getting towards summer. It gets hotter.
Yeah. So I'm seeing some things popping up out of the ground. I bet this is an exciting time at the farm, isn't it?
This is kind of like the honeymoon time of the year. Everything that goes in the ground just grows real fast, and the bugs and diseases haven't moved in yet.
So how would you describe the operations there at Sycamore Bend?
We have 1 acre of bottomland. We're right next to Heels Creek, so we have a lot of soil here, and we grow maybe 40 different crops. We use high tunnels and greenhouses to get an earlier start on things. It's a full-time farm. We have 2 workers here right now, Roxy and Petey, who are kind of the backbone of the farm at the moment. And the hands and the legs. So it's five days a week we're working out here.
So Andrew, how long have you owned the farm? Is this a family place that you have, or how did this begin?
We started up at Patrice Gross's farm. And Madeline and I met there, and then I knew Bill King because he had bought some chickens from me, and I knew he had this land down here. So he says I was very persistent in convincing him to let me use the land, and that worked out great for all of us. And so now we own it ourselves.
Now, are you a wholesaler only, or do you sell to individuals?
We primarily, our focus is to sell to our community. We do sell a lot to Ozark Natural Foods in Fayetteville and some other wholesale outlets in the region, and also just local restaurants in Eureka. But we've been going to farmers markets since 2010, and then we have a subscription service that we restarted last year after taking a break, which was really popular with the pandemic coming on at the same time as our crops are coming on.
So tell me how that works, Andrew. I've seen a little bit of buzz. I've heard a little buzz about the subscription program. How does that work?
It's a subscription, so people sign up, and every week they get a blue tote of vegetables. They get a choice of what we have available, which changes every week because we're in a very seasonal climate here in Arkansas. So they can get a small box or a large box, and then we have delivery points. Monday afternoon in Holiday Island, Wednesday midday in Eureka Springs, and Saturday morning in Eureka Springs.
And is the farm, in my understanding, are y'all an organic farm?
Yeah, we are certified organic.
And so, this is just fascinating to me because I'm just thinking in my backyard alone, I have trouble keeping up with the pests and the deer and the coyotes and the raccoons. Tell me at least one secret I could do for pest control.
Well, as far as the deer go, the best solution for us and the other varmints, the big ones, is to have outside dogs, dogs that chase things off. As far as the bugs go, they are not a battle that can be won. We just try to manage to set boundaries so that we can kind of live together.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's to me, that would be the most fascinating process, is try to figure out how to keep that all under wraps and keep it going. So tell me what's really in harvest right now. What are the vegetables and that are really coming out in bounty now?
Yeah, it's really your spring salad mix. All the spring greens, the baby stuff, spinach, arugula, baby lettuce, all sorts of baby kale, and then the bigger stuff is coming on. The Swiss chard, the kale, the lettuce heads, and then soon we're going into Chinese cabbage, like a Napa cabbage, and bigger cabbages, and then we got potatoes and carrots coming in June, along with broccoli and cauliflower and all the more exciting things. Plus
So
the fast fruit crops like radishes and turnips.
my goodness, you've got it all out there. Wow. So what would you say is your most requested vegetable?
Tomatoes are my focus every year. I really like tomatoes. They're very popular at farmers market. People can only eat so many radishes, but tomatoes, there's no limit.
And what varieties of tomatoes are you growing?
Uh, our main focus is on large tomato slicers, where
Hmm.
we do a mix of heirlooms or red ones. And then cherry tomatoes are also very popular, which take a lot of time to pick, but they're great for snacking on.
Yeah. So what's your favorite tomato?
Um, I like a slicer,
Just a
like a
slicer.
Cherokee Purple or Cherokee Carbon is definitely my favorite variety. It's a purplish tomato, best
Yeah.
flavor.
Good deal. I'm excited. I'm going to find out more. And is there a website that I can go to subscribe to the subscription program?
Yeah, we do have a website, eurekaspringsfarm.com, and that links you to our online platform that we use for people to sign up to the
Okay.
CSA.
So you have a small box and a different sizes boxes that people can subscribe to. Then is my understanding, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah, the small one is $20 a week, and the large one is $34 a week. And then we
Okay.
also have options for mushrooms from another local farm, from Omnom Farm with Ashley Hill, and we also have our lamb available. I raise sheep on the outside acreage of the garden.
Good deal. And where did you learn all of your skills for farming?
I traveled around quite a bit before I found Eureka Springs, and I always gravitated to farms and gardens. But then Patrice really taught me the marketing, the business side of it, how to like not just grow vegetables, but to sell them, so you can make a living from them,
Yeah.
and the internet.
And the internet. So, what excites you most about being a farmer?
I like raising my kids out here.
So, so how many children do you have, Andrew?
Three. Beulah's 8, Hans is 6, and Scott is 3.
So they're going to be. Do they like to work out there with you, or do they kind of go, "Oh, Dad, we have to do that again"?
Beulah really likes working, just in the last couple of years, and we pay her for her work, so that's also a motivating factor for her. Hans really likes to build stuff, so he's often just around my garage or in my shed, just banging wood together with nails, or he's creative.
Yeah. I would think that. So you have not only the vegetables right there, but you have the animals as well. I bet they love that, having that as a part of their growing up atmosphere for sure. And I just thinking about the what a joy it is to have your family right there with you and to have it as a family operation. And I was just thinking about where do as the future of the farm is. I mean, you guys have been very successful. Where do you go from here? Where do you see yourself at the farm? Where do you want to be in the near future?
What we're really looking to do is to find more management, because it's a lot of time with Madeline and I trying to manage the farm, and we need to be able to turn some of it over to other people, so that we can do other things in our lives, spend more time with our kids. And we live in a yurt right now. You can kind of see that in the background. And Madeline would like a real house.
Yes. Okay. So you're working towards that for sure. And
Yeah.
so the website is Eureka Springs Farm. Is that right?
Yep. Eureka Springs.
EurekaSpringsFarm.com. Okay. So guys, you can go online and is there a phone number for you, Andrew, that people can phone you and ask you other questions or?
Sure. Text is really good because you
Okay.
never know when it's a spam call. But 479-981-3700. 3128.
I love it. I love it. Well, you've been very successful. I mean, a lot of people, obviously, we're all eating your vegetables around town. You are helping out some of the local restaurants. Can you mention some of those people that you're supplying at this time? At this time?
Yeah, the newest one, which I happen to mention because it's more exciting when it's new, is the Eureka Springs Dinner Club. And then we're working with Ray's Burritos quite a bit. They're one of our drop-off points for our veggies, and so we do a lot of back and forth with them, which is great.
Yeah. Good. 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 And so you're looking to branch out to other restaurants? Is that sort of on your radar that you want to service more people, or are you at capacity at this time?
We can grow more. We don't have an operation that serves restaurants really well, so it's limited what we can do because they want a product which is consistent, generally 12 months out of the year, at least a large portion. And our crops are so seasonal here in Arkansas that it's hard for both people to be happy.
Got it. Okay. All right. But you do supply the some of the stores around, right?
Yeah,
Grocery stores.
we've been doing business with Eureka Market for years now, so you'll
Yeah.
see our produce at Eureka Market most any week.
Good. Good. Well, you've been a really great asset to our community, and a lot of
Thanks.
people loving what y'all are doing out there. And I just wanted to say thank you for all the hard work. We love here at Eureka Springs Channel to be able to celebrate people that are hard workers who have really upped their game, have really put themselves out there as an entrepreneur, and you guys are doing a fantastic job. And just wanted to say thank you for that and for being such a great part of our community. We appreciate
But
you.
that's really great to hear, Melody.
Yes. We wish you the
Um,
continued success. Go ahead.
we are tentatively probably planning to have the farm open for a farm tour on June 13th.
Oh,
There's
really?
nothing set in stone yet, but I will update on our Facebook page, or I'll try and put it on our website too, if people want more information about that.
Oh, that would be nice. That would be awesome for everybody to be able to do that. That's awesome. I hope that is something that comes through. So yeah, keep us posted on that. So that's wonderful. All right, thank you, Andrew, for taking your time. I know you've got to get back to getting on those rows of food and taking care of it. And thank you so much for taking your time today to speak with me. And again, we celebrate you.
Okay, thank you so much for having me, Melody.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye.
So Sycamore Bend Farm and Andrew Schrin and his family, a great asset, and they're doing a fantastic job. And their produce is top notch. So be sure to check them out. And if you're interested in being part of their subscription program for delivery of produce every week, go and check that out at eurekaspringsfarm.com. Thank you for watching us live here at Eureka Springs Channel, where we get together with people that we want to celebrate their hard work and their hard efforts, and all of the wonderful energy that they bring us here in Eureka Springs. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again next week. Thanks for watching.